Ahoy everyone, my name is theSirhc and welcome back to another episode here on the Underground. Today we're gonna finally explore this abandoned mineshaft we found back in episode 2. We've kind of just been distracted, but I figure it's time to hop in here and see if we can find any neat treasures, although there's not a lot in here that would be useful anymore. Like one of the bigger things would be melon seeds, but obviously we found those already. We got some melons growing. Of course, spawners would be nice, a nice spider spawner that we can turn into a farm and get some string. Looks like we're already running into way too many zombies here. Of course, and we do have all of this beautiful oak wood. Oh, we got a skeleton there. All this oak wood that we could bring back and use for building. Alright, well, we already took a couple points of damage. I do have armor, right? Yeah, I got some iron armor. I need to get that upgrade to diamond. But yeah, I figured we'd just take a look around in here and see if we can find some neat things. Possibly other spawners as well. Usually find some other dungeons attached to mine shafts. Though it's probably not really any more likely than any other cave. It's just that the caves and passageways are more concentrated, I suppose, in a mineshaft. So it's more likely to have a dungeon attached to it, I guess. Maybe not, who knows. But anyways, so far it just kind of branches out to a lot of things. What is this? What the heck is this? Looks like someone dug here, but I know I was not here. That looks weird. Weird generation. Oh, we got our first chest. Oh, lots of rails. I guess those are kind of nice. And name tags. Oh, I got some beetroot seeds. I actually already have some back at home. I found some in a spider dungeon. We can talk about that later, but still kind of nice to have a few more to start off the crop with. And while we're running through here, I wanted to talk a little bit about the series and the channel. I have a few questions from viewers. One of them is from Artovian, who asks if we are going to be playing in the snapshots. And probably. I've always been a fan of the snapshots. If you've been watching the channel for a while, I tend to play in them. It's always fun playing with the new features as they come out. I decided not to hop into the 1.15 snapshots here because I wanted the focus to be more on this series, on the underground and just playing in here and not on all the new features. Also, there really isn't a lot of new stuff we could play around with. Like the big thing with 1.15 is the bees, which we don't really have access to underground. That's kind of the problem with this series and doing this underground challenge, is that we don't necessarily have access to all of these features and all the cool new features. But I think when the next round of snapshots, when we get full release of 1.15 and the 1.16 snapshots start coming out, we'll probably hop into them. Also, it is nice, I gotta say, to be playing in with Optifine. It always makes the game run a little bit better. And I do have shaders going. If you're curious, I'm using the Sildur's enhanced default shaders, which are pretty nice. They're very subtle, which I like. It's not too distracting to the playing. It just adds a little bit of like shadows and lighting effects. And the water is a little reflective, so that's kind of cool. So we did find our first spawner here, and luckily we haven't taken any damage. Didn't have too many spiders spawn through here. Oh, I was gonna bring a shears so I could actually collect these cobwebs. Since we do have the spider spawners, we don't need the string from here, but it would be nice to save these cobwebs in case we need them or want them for decoration or something. Oh, we got a dungeon. Oh, spider dungeon. Well, there we go. We got more string, and we got music discs. We got bones, rotten flesh. I wonder if I should just drop off some of this stuff here so we don't get a full inventory. I can always, of course, come back here and pick this up. Let's keep the glass bottle on me, though. I actually ran out of torches there, so I ran back to the base and dropped off all of those loot and goodies that we found. and grab some more torches so we can keep exploring here. Oh, we got a golden apple there. They're not quite as useful, but we can use those to cure villagers still, so that's nice. I'll grab the cart there. Hello, zombie. Take care of you so you don't come up behind us. Also, I did realize I didn't actually have my shaders on, but they are on now, so the lighting is a little bit different. It makes it look a little neater. So yeah, we are playing in 1.14.4 with the Optifine and with these shaders. I also, if you haven't noticed, I am using a... Oh, there you are. I am using a resource pack. This is a custom resource pack that I've been working on. I've finally got it updated to 1.14 and the new Java textures. So I have a link for it down in the description if you want to check it out yourself. It's just a tweaked vanilla texture. There's not a lot different. Obviously it looks very vanilla, but I've changed the colors on a few things, made them look more appealing to me, and I've done a few retextures. One of the big ones is like the chests, you may have noticed, are like a nice dark brown rather than the orangey default texture, and they have kind of a plank texture on them. So I'm really happy with that one. Also glowstone, that's a complete new texture. I kind of modeled it off of sea lanterns a bit, so they don't look so like rough as they do in vanilla. And I'm really happy with how that one turned out. They're still a little rougher than like regular sea lanterns, but yeah, I think they makes it a little bit nicer of a block of a lighting source, one that I would actually use. Whereas ouch, how did you hit me from way back there? Whereas the default glowstone is not really a block I would usually use, but I might make an update video. Holy cow, we got another one there. Is that where I get hit from? Did I get hit from behind or something? Oh, this is dangerous. That poison hurts. Also, we have 3 spawners here. I bet we could activate all 3 of those. Holy cow, that is nice right there. So we got a triple spider spawner, at least, that we could definitely use. Get lots of string from there, which is good for making wool and probably selling to villagers as well. All right, let's get some healing on. Oh, there's one up there. Don't hit me. Oh, okay. Ooh, that was close. It's jumping at me. I think there's some above me as well. I think there's a little passage. Let's see what is in this chest. Got some more activator rails, beetroot seeds, some more torches, which is nice. Restock those since I'm already using a ton of them. So yeah, if you like the resource pack, you can download it. Link is down below. I found where they're all spawning, just down underneath here. Luckily, they don't seem to be smart enough to climb up here. I hear one more. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. Okay, whoo, we did it. No poison. We're all good. Let's just light this up a little bit. Stop them from spawning around, and let's head back in here. Okay, so I have another question here from Cohen, and this was on my Discord, which, by the way, I do have a Discord if you want to chat with me directly and other viewers. That link is also in the description. Lots of stuff down there. Make sure to go check that out. But he asked if I have lost interest in the colonies, which is a fantastic question. If you don't know, the colonies was basically my last Minecraft series that I was doing last spring, and I still really enjoy the series. I really enjoy the world. We were doing some really cool builds. One thing is it's a very building oriented series. The series was very much based around building big towns and cities and villages. And that does take a lot of work. And I'm also, I think I can build good things, but it doesn't come very easy to me, to be honest. I am not very good at details. I'm very much like a general idea type of person, kind of a big picture type of person. And so doing builds like that, I have a hard time kind of seeing how they're going to, or figuring out how they're going to look in the end, or kind of seeing what they're gonna look like, you know, in the end, seeing the final picture, I guess. So for me, it's very much like I just have a general idea, and I need to just start building and sort of figuring it out as I go, which can be difficult, and it can take a lot of kind of creative energy, I guess, and a lot of time as well, kind of playing around with the designs and making things look good. So it's definitely kind of a challenging series for me. Let's make some more torches here. But I would definitely be interested in bringing it back somehow. And we have another spawner. Zombie spawner. We got lots of stuff in here. Lots of good things. But yeah, I'd be really interested in bringing it back somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, because running both this series and the colonies would be difficult. I think both series would kind of suffer. They wouldn't come out as frequently. So I've been trying to think of ways to bring the colonies back. Maybe if I did start to live stream, that would be a very good live stream series. Or maybe if I just have inspiration to do some building here and there, I can hop into that world and maybe just do like a short series, like 5 episodes in there, build a project, some sort of project, and then like come back to the underground to play in here. Those are just some ideas I'm still trying to figure out. Right now, my main focus is just on the underground and getting this series started. You know, we're only on episode 6, so we still have, you know, we still gotta kind of get set up in this world and kind of establish this a little bit more. Oh, we got an invisible spider. Hello, Mr. Invisible Spider. Die. Haha, we got your string. Oh, we got a skelly. Ouch. Don't hurt me. Okay, well, let's take some healing potions. We've kind of left the mineshaft behind. I've just been lighting up these caves around here. And I gotta say, having the very nice bow that I have and having these new potions that for healing instead of the golden apples, it makes running through here so much easier. I have no care in the world. Skeletons can come as much as they want. I can usually dispatch them pretty quickly. You know, zombies, not a problem at all. Ouch, that did kind of hurt, but whatever. And dead, and just keep on running through. No more of this, you know, peeking around corners and hiding. Also, we're getting some emeralds, which is pretty nice. We got a nice little dark area here. Get this all lit up. I do hear a skeleton somewhere. Where are you at? Ooh, this is just a mess of a cave. And we found our way back into the mineshaft. Oh, we got some more torches and another golden apple, redstone and rails. Well, I think I've got this mineshaft pretty much explored, and we do in fact have a triple cave spider spawner over here, so that is gonna work out real nice for getting us some string. Also, I was checking out some other spawners that we found. We have another cave spider spawner down here, next to the spider dungeon that we found over there, and also just below we have the zombie dungeon. So we have another triple spawner over here. This one with the cave spiders, regular spiders, and zombies. Might be a fun, interesting farm to make here as well. Definitely have to play around with this in the future. And we've made it back to our little cave here, which is looking a little different. Went around and added in some staircase and paths around the area. I also cleared out a bunch of this side so we could plant a few more trees. So we got a nice little underground grove starting here. I like the way it's looking. Also over here we have that shaft that heads back to the stronghold we found last episode. I went through there and collected all of the ores that I passed by last time. And we're sitting really good on resources now. I found a lot of diamonds. I think we're up to over 2 stacks of them. If we look in here, oh yeah, we got tons of diamonds, tons of iron. So I've also been doing some enchanting. I've got a new silk touch pick, as well as a depth strider 3 unbreaking 3 boots, which is pretty nice. And I did find a spider dungeon off of that shaft, so we actually already had some beetroot seeds in here, which I think will get planted right away. Oh, and I expanded my storage here. So I made it a little hallway instead of just some chests on this wall. So we got plenty more chests here for all of our goodies, as well as if we need to, we can expand this hallway and add some more room. But let's go upstairs and grab ourselves a hoe here. And then, as well as the beetroot seeds, I also went and AFK'd up here at our zombie spawner until I got a potato and a carrot. So now we have 2 potatoes and 1 carrot. We can actually start growing some crops down here. Honestly, it's not going to be great for food. Like the fish is still probably the best food that we have. But it will come in handy when we get villagers and we can start trading with those guys. So I think we're going to put our crops over on this side of the cave. Just kind of line this whole area. I think I want to add a lot of greenery into this, into our starter cave here. Because we're spending a lot of time underground in a lot of gray areas. It'd be nice to get a little bit of color in here, add some color. So for now, we don't have a lot of seeds to start off with. I think we'll just start with this. Let's just put some water down in there, grab our hoe, and we'll till all this up. Let's see that. Yeah, that water should reach all the way out to there at least. And then let's just start planting these haphazardly. Looks like it's a little dark over in this side because I'll organize all this stuff later once we get a few more crops. But for now, we're just going to get this stuff planted and let it grow. I could obviously bone meal it all and get a bunch more plants, but we're not in any hurry. I can let this stuff just do its thing. And our crop is coming in quite nicely here. I've been doing some work around the cave and letting this stuff grow. So we got it all filled out here with our beetroots, potatoes, and our carrots over on this side. And yeah, our cave is looking a bit different. I went around and just switched out all the floor on this level with dirt, with coarse dirt mixed in with regular dirt and gravel to add a bit of texture. And this is kind of the biggest change. I made a little nether area in our cave for our nether wart farm and our portal. Oh, this is looking real nice. It just makes me think I need to do a lot more decorating around the rest of this cave. But yeah, again, just it's coming together. We're making strides. We're making progress. Oh, I've also added some of the new oak wood to our base here. Added some oak wood fences to the front to kind of break that up and put some trapdoors as the railings just to add a bit more color to the area so it's not all just this dark brown. But there's one more thing that I want to do to finish off the episode, and I've actually already been working on it quite a bit. Been doing a lot of digging over here, and we're just gonna finish this up. So we have a slime farm, our very first slime farm on the world. I just went in amidst and figured out where the slime chunks were in this area. Got this all dug out 3 blocks tall. So we have 4 chunks right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I made a channel 3 wide all the way around. And we have some slabs and signs to kind of keep the water flowing in one direction. So yeah, the water just kind of flows into here. It stops here. And then we have, it goes up a slab. We got signs stopping the water from flowing backwards. And then water source blocks there to keep the slimes moving around over to this side. And then we're going to collect them. We're going to be killing the slimes over here and collecting their drops. So I haven't built a slime farm in a while, but I believe the easiest way to do this nowadays is with the new magma blocks. Not really new, I mean we've had them for a while, but definitely a block that I haven't used a lot. So if we just throw this on the floor over here, the slime should sit on there and die. We are down at bedrock level, which probably wasn't the best idea. Because now we have like bedrock here, and actually that's why I have like slimes. I would have liked to make this channel deeper, but I already dug this out this low and didn't feel like raising it up. So we're just gonna have it down here. Alright, so we have the magma blocks there, and then we're going to have some hoppers for the slime to go into. Let's just put, we can put a chest here. Let's put a chest like this. Let's put a hopper into it, and 2 more hoppers on the side. And then to stop the slimes from like escaping out of here, we're gonna put some trapdoors, I think, on top of these hoppers. Hopefully that will work. And then, I don't know, we could probably put another layer of trapdoors or something. That could work. That might be all right. So hopefully all of the slimes will kind of get stuck in here and ouch, take damage. The babies shouldn't be able to fit through the bottom. I haven't tested this out at all. Maybe I'd have to use slabs on this bottom one. I just want to stop the baby ones or the smallest slimes from getting through. But we do need the items to be able to get through there. Which, with this, they can. If we throw some items in there, they will should end up in the hoppers. Sometimes they'll, I guess, go past the hoppers. Is that going to be a problem? It is. That water is pushing it to the side. Okay, I think I solved the problem. I put a little source block of water in the wall there so that this side stream is now coming straight rather than angled towards the wall. So if we throw some items in here, they should end up in there and in here. Okay, so now we just need to AFK and see if we can get some slimes in here. Okay, I've altered the design a bit. It turns out the baby slimes can fit underneath the trapdoors, so I replaced those with slabs. Also, I had to raise this up 1 block because the large slimes wouldn't take damage with the bedrock in the floor. So I had to make sure this was all magma blocks, so I just have it coming up a block here. We got kind of the same deal as all around there. Goes up a slab, water source blocks, pushes them along here. And now we have a working slime farm. So that is pretty neat. That'll be getting us some slime automatically while we're just caving and doing stuff around our house, which is just right up there. So that'll be pretty cool. Very nice. I like it. And I can already hear another slime slapping about down there. I think that is going to do it for today, though. I hope you have enjoyed another episode here on the Underground. Again, check out the description for links to the shaders that I'm using, Sildur's Enhanced Default, my resource pack, as well as the Discord. It'd be great to see you guys hop in there so we can chat. But if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like down below, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, folks.